I'm Tracy, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a look with the BH Miss Claus, Santa's Daughter is Here to Slay, the Lit List. Long title. I don't know why they got to do these long titles, but it looks like this. It's really pretty. This was gifted to me from Lena Resting Witch Face on Instagram. And then I went in with some shimmers from Beauty Moon Cosmetics. I have some of the singles in palette. And if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Hi. And we're going to get into this look. Today we're going to use a palette that was gifted to me from a friend across the pond, Lena, on Instagram. She's Resting Witch Face. And she sent me a couple palettes. This is one of them. This is the BH Miss Claus, the Lit List. It's got 30 colors. I haven't used this yet. Looks like this. It's really pretty. And so I've been wanting to try it, but I haven't yet. And I'm also going to use some shimmers that I got from Beauty Moon, which I have these. And then I have one more. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. So I'm not sure what. I'm not positive about what color I'm going to go through. But I wanted to use those shimmers. They're from Beauty Moon, and I won them, I think it was sometime last year, if I'm not mistaken. And I use them now and again, but I haven't used them in a little while. So I wanted to try them out with this. And where do I want to go? I think I'm going to start off with this color right here. It's called Not So Nice. And I'm going to just take that through the, press my primer out. I've already primed with the Glam Light primer and did my waterline and my tight line with the Moira. Well, it's a black pencil. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, I'm going to take this up under the brow bone because I thought it would just be a nice, almost fleshy color for me. I'm going to set that up there. And to the other side. And today is Easter Sunday. I had meant to do this video Friday, but couldn't be bothered to wash my hair. I dyed my roots Thursday and washed it, but couldn't be bothered to style it. So I just let it air dry, and so basically it looked like crap, and it was tied up in a ponytail. And that's where we were until this morning, where I forced myself to take a shower and wash the hair. I mean, I have showered, just haven't washed my hair. So, even though today was, yet again, I did not really feel like style. It's just because it's a royal pain in the ass to style my hair. You have to wash it and kind of towel dry it and then put all kinds of product in it, and it's just, it can be a pain in the ass. I mean, I had to put in a styling lotion and then gel, then I let it sit for a while, and then I put in some mousse and scrunch it and scrunch it and scrunch it, and then I have to diffuse it, which can take 20 to 30 minutes, and that in itself is torturous. So Where do I want to go now? There's so many colors. So many colors. I think I'm going to go into this one here, Slay, and take that in the crease. So, how's everybody's weekend been? Well, it's been pretty good. Like I said, I haven't. Oops, I almost dipped into a shimmer. Don't want to do that. Yesterday, I did some laundry. Oh, went through a couple totes of clothes and took out things that don't fit or no longer serve me, and a drawer, and same thing. Took out. I had papers and whatnot in the drawer, so a bunch of stuff got thrown away. Ended up with a bag of trash and a bag for the Goodwill. So now I need to go make a drop off at the Goodwill. Bag out of here. So that was nice. I was glad I got that done. And then I sat and watched the past week's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Decided to start watching that. Why, I don't know. But I watched past week's episodes on Paramount. Yeah, Paramount. And it was interesting. So I'm gonna start watching it. Apparently it's only like a half hour, so I'm like, shit, that's easy. You can get through those. And it airs normally at 1:30, which is right before GH starts at 2. So I was like, hey, that gives me something else to watch. So I did that, and that was fun. And like I said, Thursday I colored my roots, so I was glad to get that done. Friday was a laundry day. I did what the heck did I do? I don't know. I did laundry. And then was expecting yesterday to shower and wash my hair and do a video, and I just could not be bothered to do my hair, so we're here now. Okay. Apparently we're keeping this kind of neutral, and then I'm just going to go in with a shimmer. I'm going to try this shade here, Ginger Snap, which looks like it wasn't even used. I wasn't sure how it's going to look, so we'll see if it's dark enough. Yeah, well, that's good. This really wasn't my plan when I started this to go with a neutral look, but I think I'm probably just going to do this, and then I'll put a colorful shimmer on it, and I want to do a wing today. I don't know. So has anybody else ever watched The Bold and the Beautiful? Or am I alone here? Obviously somebody's been watching it because it's been on since 1987. And I remember, that's what's funny, is like I remember when it started, and I never watched it. Probably because it played at 1:30 and I was watching One Life to Live that played from 1 to 2. That's my guess, is it probably played during One Life to Live or something when I was watching that. But since One Life to Live is no longer on the air, I figured I'd give this one a shot. And y'all see this nice pink, this red spot on my nose. That just popped up like this morning. I don't know what the heck. Oh yeah, so that's really cool. But that'll get covered up. I'm gonna get that, take that underneath the. Guess I should have thought about that and not done the black liner maybe, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be alright. So, how's everybody been since my last video? Anybody watched any good movies? I really wanted to go see that new Snow White movie, just because, but didn't make it. It was playing here in town, and I had told my best friend about it, and we were talking about going. She was going to ask me to go this weekend, she said, and then she noticed they took it off and they got some dumb crap planned. That's what she said, and I'm like, yeah, I noticed that. And I did see that. So, didn't make it. I'll probably catch it when it comes on somewhere else or something. I don't know. I wasn't that concerned about it. I was curious about it, so that's why I wanted to watch it and see what they had done. Okay, I'll wipe this brush off. Hopefully they're clean. Where's my clip? There we go. That's not it. Going with the shimmer stay, and then we'll get into a shimmer. The heck on the back of my hand? Where's my mirror? And then I've been seeing previews for this movie called, I think it's called Sinners. That one looks really interesting. I want to go see that one. Like, that would be cool. So maybe if I can talk my husband into it, if we can swing the money, we can go see that one. But that's the thing, like, movies are just not cheap these days. That's the thing, is like back when I was young, you could go to the movies for like $1.50, I think. So that was cool. It's like you could go to the movies with $5 and get your ticket, get you a drink, get you a snack, and you'd be good. I don't think I'm going to use that green. And I don't really want to hold this up. Some of these are really soft, and I've had to repress them. I put them in the pallets. They all came separately in like little envelopes, and I got these pallets from Bella Beauty Bar and put them in there. I like it because it says make your own magic, and I think the palette is really cute. So I think I'm gonna. These are really pretty. I think I'm gonna go into this one right here, which looks kind of purple. I don't know if you guys can see the shifts or not, but it has a shift. And I don't know what these are called because I stuck them in this palette. And I don't want to be taking them out and spray it, and hopefully you don't get any fallout. Swatched some of these last night and thought they looked like to be really pretty. I was going to do a blue look and use some of the blue-green colors in here, but then I changed my mind. This one's really pretty. I'm gonna try and pick this up with my finger and see if that makes a difference. Okay, that's a lot easier. I mean, it was going on with the brush, but I wanted to get it a little thicker, I guess is the word. Okay. And I'm going to take a different one on the inner corner. But I think that's pretty. Yeah, that was, like I said, I've used these shimmers. I don't think I've used this one. I've used the some of the other colors, but I don't think I've used this particular one. And I haven't used them in a little while because I've been sitting, well, previously, like I had all my eyeshadows in a basket and it's hard to get at half of them. And now that they're in a bookcase, I can see them. And a lot of the palettes already like come with the shimmers, and I just don't usually um, mix palettes too often. So it never occurs to me to pull out these, or I've even got a Bella Beauty Bar shimmer palette, the Angles of Illumination 3, and I just keep forgetting about them and don't pull them out because I have shimmers in the other palettes, and it's just silly. So I'm like, I have these and they're pretty. I should use them. I think I'm going. There's this one right here. Looks white. I'm just gonna take that on the inner. See how that looks. I got glitter on my nose. That's nice. Might take a different color altogether on the lower. I always like a good white shimmer. I don't know why, but it's really nice right there. May end up doing a wing. Don't know. It's not like I'm going anywhere. I'm just going to be doing this video, taking pictures. Oh, I may make another video after this. I have a couple torrid dresses that I haven't shown that I bought over the, well, since last summer when I was making more clothing videos. I've gotten a couple dresses. So I was thinking about doing a video and showing some of them. Let's try this brush. Let's try. I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to take this one here. That one's kind of already been. I've used this shade, and yeah, it's really soft and kind of flaky. But I'm going to put that on the lower. I feel like something just hit me in the nose. So that was nice. Probably take some black from the palette and put it under the lower lashes. But I like that. I think I've used this color before because I did use this palette once. On this palette, these shimmers with the Melt 420 palette, because that one doesn't have shimmers. That's the one thing, is like I can pull these in with any of my Melt palettes because most of those don't really have shimmer. Definitely not shimmers like this. So I need to start doing that when I use a Melt palette and I want a shimmer. Pull in this or the Bella Beauty bar shims. So yeah, but I was like, I need to start using those more often. And the right brush. And I'm going to go into the black in this palette. It's called Blackout. Right there. And I could have used the shimmers in the palette, but I just felt like using these Beauty Moon ones. Because, like I said, I hadn't used them in a minute. I don't think I've ever used them on the channel. And I wanted to see how they would play with this. Okay. That's better. I always like having black in the outer corner or underneath the lashes. Just, for me, it feels like it ties it in a lot better. Oh yeah. And then I posted a video, was it last week, where the title was Makeup I'm Too Old to Wear, and realized, well, I realized it after I made the video that I would use a palette that somebody had commented on. What happened was I took pictures and I posted it in the community tab, and somebody took it upon themselves to tell me I was too old for the makeup. And it was the Revolution Vibrant Icon palette and the Morphe Hot Pink blush, the Revolution Peach blush that I have. I was like, what the fuck? Which, it actually just amused me, because then this person also commented on one of my videos, get off my feed. And I was like, this is like the get off my yard kind of vibe I was getting from it. And I just laughed because I was like, well, you didn't have to watch it. I mean, geez. You don't like the content, just keep scrolling. It's not that hard. That's what I do. You just scroll. But apparently that's too hard for some people. They just got to spread their hate, which I took it as comedy. I was just laughing. It was just funny. And so then I made that video using the stuff, and I meant to talk about that comment. And in the video, while I was doing, using the makeup, and it blanked out. I did not remember until after I finished the video, and then so I decided to just title it "Makeup I'm Too Old to Use" because it was funny. But I think that's the eye look. I'm going to go off and finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back. Okay, here's the finished look. The wings do not match in any way, shape, or form, but I have hair to cover up one of them. So, anyways, went in with the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation again. Same as I did in my past videos. If you watch those, you know it. I used this underneath. Primer, I don't know where it is. It's a Pixie Glow. I don't know. Kind of pink. Anyways. Blush is this Morphe Cheek Thrills Multi-Finish Face Trio in Après Ski. And I just used the powder today because I'd already powdered my face. So I didn't want to use any of the cream. So I did just the powder of this and then covered it. Or, I mean, highlight is the NYX Buttermelt in Bright and Butter. It's a champagne, and I use this because this is what was in here. The lips is one I just got the other day. It's a Revlon. What the heck is it? Revlon Super Lustrous in Midnight Mystery. It's supposed to be a pearl, so it's supposed to be frosty, and it's supposed to look like this. It's not the most opaque. I mean, it's really creamy. It's probably not going to last. And I suppose it's kind of frosty looking, but it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. It wasn't exactly as it was pictured in the ad. So I did leave them kind of a bad review because I was like, it didn't come across the way it looked in the ad. So I was kind of bummed about that. Anyways, once again, the palette is the BH Ms. Claus, Santa's Daughter is Here to Slay, the Lit List. It's a long title. 30 color shadow palette. And I just stuck my finger in the black. That's nice. It looks like that. Ignore the scrape in the black. I just did that. And I'll be using this again and trying the shimmers because some of these look really pretty. I was really interested in that one. I swatched this and this one, I think. And I was going to do a blue look and use this when I originally was planning on using it, but changed my mind today. And the shimmers are from Beauty Moon, and they are this and this one and this one. I don't know the names. They're possibly on the underside of the thing, of the pans, but they're in here, and I don't want to take them out because they're kind of soft, and I'm afraid it will mess them up. Lashes are Glam Light Scooby-Doo Haunted Eyelashes. I've had these for a couple of years. Luckily, I have a backup of these ones because I really like these ones. And because last week I was looking at the Glam Light website for lashes, and they have no lashes on the website now. And I'm like, what the heck? Because I have a few pairs of their lashes, and I really like them, so I'm hoping they come back with them because they are really good. So we shall see. And anyways, I think that's everything. Liner is a couple of them. I went in with the Physicians along the lash line and started the wing. Then I go in with the Glam Light Calligraphy eyeliner to finish up. Because this one's a little bit darker. This one's more, the pen is a little bit softer. I don't know. I just feel like I need to go over it with this because this seems a little bit blacker. And so yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next time.